guys! Welcome to my channel. I'm Karolina and I'm 17 years old. Hashtag blessed in high school. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. It all starts so simple. A good morning text, a random meme, a how are you? And then you start to think that this person genuinely cares about you. And suddenly, these texts become your favorite part of your day. And this happened to me. Maybe it happened to you. If you relate to being happy when a notification pops up on your phone and it's from the guy you like, comment down below. Because I feel like it's so common nowadays to like texting because it gives you a sense of win, a little dopamine hit when a notification pops up on your phone and you look at the name and it's your crush's name and you feel a sense of accomplishment like, oh, they care about me. They like me. They started to text me. Every message feels warm and you crave those messages. You start to want to get those messages. You know, I would wake up, check my phone, and there he was saying good morning to me. And I'd just fold for that. It becomes your drug, right? Because you crave that. And it's like Powell's dogs, you know, the bell rings and saliva starts to come and they like are ready to pounce on the food. So the same exact thing, the little ding message, you're like checking your phone. Who was it? Who was it? Is it him? Did he text me? And yeah, it's all so sweet and so innocent until you find out that he's been texting other girls at the same time because you can't really check where he is, what he's doing. I remember one night he texted me at 10:45 p.m. like, good night, baby. I'm going to bed now, but I can't sleep without you. And then at 10:50 p.m. he was still awake and online texting to another girl. There was just a punch, you know, a punch in my gut, in my heart, everything. Because when a guy texts, and if he texts well, he sweet texts you, you start to fall for that because charm is charming, isn't it? And guys who text really well, usually, he doesn't text you because he loves you. He texts you because it's a game for him. And he doesn't like give you gifts. He doesn't want to spend quality time with you. He doesn't genuinely act like he loves you. Actions speak louder than words, you know. He might say, I love you, blah, 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 this, you're like the only girl. But if he doesn't act like you're the only girl, then you're not the only girl. And you just gotta understand that. And there are types of guys called players, which will use texting to get girls. And girls fall for that because we love texting. Why do we like when a guy texts us first? When he says all these sweet things? Well, because like I said, it's Powell's dogs. It's a bell. And you might spend so many hours texting and texting, having like this fun moment. But then one day when those texts end and the relationship just breaks, you feel like a drug addict because you're craving for his attention. You're craving for his messages. Gave you like that burst of like hope and excitement in your day. But now that that's gone, what do you have left? Nothing. You want to go back because you feel so addicted to it. It's like chocolate, you know? But when you do go back, you fall into the same pattern because with guys like that who text multiple girls at the same time, they never change. And they won't change for you. And this is a common misconception among girls. They think that they can change him. But girl, you cannot change him. If he doesn't change for himself, he won't change. If he says, oh, I'll change for you, sooner or later, he'll fall back into his old habits and nothing will work. Because if a guy truly doesn't want to do something, you know, he just won't do it. And this type of guy, people pleasing every single girl. In my experience, when I was talking to this guy, I would be like, why are you so flirty with every girl? And he's like, I'm not flirty, I'm just nice. Like, it's my personality. And in truth, that is their personality. They want to be nice to every single girl, you know, give that smile, give that twinkle in the eye, be charming. But that just gives mixed signals to girls, and that's why every single girl ends up liking him because she thinks that he is being special to her, you know, acting this certain way and liking her when he doesn't. And the reason he does this is because he wants attention. These types of guys who are called players, they get their ego fed when a bunch of people are talking to them, especially girls. When girls are all like just hanging on every single word that they say, he's like a spider spreading his shiny webs all over everywhere. The girls that fall in, and he's so charming and everything, and he gives you attention that you start to trust him and like him. But then when you find out that he's texting all these other girls, he betrays your trust and you feel betrayed, and it is so degrading to yourself. Like, it just lowers your self-esteem so much, and literally gives you trauma, because you know you're valuable, you know you're pretty, you know you're cool, you know you're like all this, and he has nothing to his name, but he treated you like dirt. He didn't actually care about you. And in my head, when that happened to me, in my head, I just couldn't fathom it. Couldn't fathom, like, how could he not like me after all those texts? Like, he showed me he cared. But girl, to him, it's just a game. But to you, they mean everything. It's not a scam, because you know the person, like, he's real. He might go to your school, or you might see him in person, and you guys like have this chemistry and stuff over text. When I look back, I realized it was a scam. All that texting, all that flirting, all that being him nice and sweet, that was a scam. Not for money though, but for your feelings. And that's when it hurts. And after that, I just dumped him. And you know, so many times after I dumped him, I wanted to go back, because I missed the idea of him. Not him, but the idea of him. Let me explain. I missed what I thought and created and pretended and imagined him to be. I missed what I imagined him to be, because in reality, he wasn't Prince Charming. We girls love to imagine and to create a sweet reality for ourselves. Oh, is he thinking about me while he's doing his homework, you know? And he might text you something in between his reading chapters, and you might already imagine him going to bed and like thinking about you, not being able to fall asleep. And naturally, we girls do that. We create this ideal version of him. We put him on a pedestal. We make him something that he's not. But in reality, he might just doing the grossest things ever. If you know, you know what I mean. You know, texting other girls, being rude, you know, just talking bad about someone. Like doing all these things. But he doesn't show it to you, because he shows you the best side he possibly can. You know, the sweet. It's like the sweet side of him. It's like he puts on a specific mask to get to you. If you see a player, if you see the first signs of a red flag, run. Okay, please run. But if you want to get your heart broken, if you want to do it for the experience, for the high school, teenage experience of dating, or if you're out of school, you know, just to like do it, be my guest, okay? Be my guest. And if you are in a relationship already that is super toxic like this is going to ruin your mental health. It's not good for you. So please get out of it. Don't do this to yourself. You're worth so much more. You're worth princess treatment, queen treatment from the best guy ever for you. Not a guy pretending to be somebody who he's not. And the best guy won't text with other girls at the same time. He'll only want you, and you only. And he'll show you that he loves you by his actions, not just words. Yapping doesn't get anyone nowhere, so scratch that. You seriously need to close the door. And I know it's hard. I know you might not want to. Until you close the door, a new one won't be opened. You won't notice other cool, amazing, wonderful, talented, handsome guys around you who would actually want to be with you, you know, do everything for you. You won't notice those types of guys because you're still focused on this one guy. Just forget about him. Move on. But you think the guy that you're texting right now is the only one? Girl, he's not. There are 8 billion people in the world, and I'm sure there's one that'll be handsome, they'll be charming, they'll be just impeccably, inevitably in love with you, and will actually do things to prove his love to you. You know, he'll actually give you the treatment you deserve, not just waste your time and mess with your feelings. You have to know what you deserve, okay, girl? And you do not deserve that. He's not worth you. He is not worth you. So drop him, dump him. So if you've ever been where I was, don't be sad. You didn't lose love. You just learn what it's not. Thank you for watching, and this is just the beginning. See you in the next video. Bye!